gamble.
Oh,
Again,
not
it's
the
just
Jeremiah cry.
again, I really mean on my kind of trajectory that I see again on the kind of like a way within my mantra and again a certain kind of way within my story within again on a certain kind of tangent and a ramble and again a certain kind of way within again my scene that I meant on. Again, it's just like lucidity within again the kind of life within again the waking dreams, and then I said within the sight, and then again the certain kind of way I really mean. Again, a certain kind of way within my craft, and then I said about my story process in this. Again, a morning star at grace, and then I said along the sand. Again, a savior of hope within, again, that's what I am. And again, I really meant it. I stick to the continuity, my friends. And again, a certain kind of way I really meant along this way. Again, I said, away, 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 the demon's end. Again, a certain kind of way I'm within my kind of craft. And again, a certain kind of way I said along with that. Again, my kind of ways I meant about a certain kind of make an exorcism automatically a magic that I make. Away, 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 the demon's out, I say mine. Again, a certain kind of way that I said is all right. My magic seance spells are automatic and all the time. And then again, a certain kind of way within my charm, and then I find again a certain kind of recollection in the memory. And again, a certain kind of way, and that I say in this trajectory. Again, a certain kind of way that I said. Again, it's just like I am talking to my friends. Again, a certain kind of way that I meant. Again, a certain kind of way within again the kind of tangents that I said. Again, I get like this when I am pushed too high, my hands again a certain kind of way. It's just like, is life even worth it, my friends? Again, it's just like I have this kind of thought like every day. And I always arrive to potions, the potions that I say. What's your fluid up again? Do you see it clearer up again? A certain kind of way, the way that I said. Again, a certain kind of way, a way that I mean. Again, the certain directions and trajectories I see. Again, a certain kind of way to life of again a certain kind of way that I really said it's alright. Again, a certain kind of way that I meant about my make about again a certain kind of conscious scene and then I see. Again, it's just a certain story within the process and the process and I said about my code and that I meant it about my reality bending, warping within time and space, and now I've said about the source, and then I might find about a certain kind of way within the code again, the story mantras and the mantras and unknown. Well, again, I said peace is in the future of the world, so that was really it's about again the kind of trajectories about my glances on the world, and then again I started to glance on my life and all of it. And so again, the certain kind of trajectory within the future and the absolution of again singularity that I know it and I abuse my power that I meant about a certain kind of certainty, and that I really said about again. Madness because again, a certain kind of clarity within again my power that I meant, again a certain kind of way within the sight, and again I just meant about this is all right. Again, I really said away the demon's hand, and again the certain angelic make within him. Again, my source, my friends of again. I just kind of say about the power, and my power is again all knowing, and I might on again when gazing out throughout time and space. It's how toes turn, tables turn, and then the prick, and then I make. Again, it's just like what I said within the depths of the dreams of again a certain kind of way, the magic within the gleam. Again, it's just like a straightforward metaphor, and then I said about again the same kind of glances and the glances that I'm in. Again, the glance and observations and I throughout the time, and then again the story processes, and then I really might. Again, I really said about my scriptures, and then I make again the same kind of glances throughout time, and then I say. again, it's just like that. It's just like really clear that again I choose my future. I choose it very clear. Again, it's just like this about again the kind of process, and again a certain kind of ramble, and the ramble that I meant it, and again a certain kind of way that I said, of again a certain kind of clarity is that I meant about a certain kind of way the story process that I make about again the echoes throughout time and time and time and space. Again, a certain kind of way within again the story leans of again a certain kind of way. I said within my trajectory of again I really meant it. Again, it's just like this. Again, if peace is in the future, then again it's just like this. Peace for me, and that is it. And again, a certain kind of way that I said, that is it. Again, a certain kind of way I said, I see the future and it's peaceful. Peaceful because again, I do not do anything outside of what I want to do because it's genuine. And again, I really said about again the kind of way. Again, it's just like when I get too much of a temperament, hey, that means someone's trying to curse and dictate. And again, I really said away the demons in. Again, a certain kind of holistic spirit within my mind. And again, a certain kind of way, an embodiment of the Holy Spirit that I might find again a certain kind of way within the glance and the glance on observation within the depth of all of the again the pests. Again, a certain kind of way, the nature nurture that is emotions. And again, certain people are denying their final destination. And again, a certain kind of way within the make that I mean. And again, a certain little nudge in the right directions within again the gleam. Again, a certain kind of way I've already said who's denying their kind of way because again, it's just exciting. So again, they're not characters in my story, that is right. And again, a certain kind of way they're dying, it's alright. Again, a certain kind of way I didn't touch them, they're just dying because again, it's their time to go along the nature nurture, and it's exciting. And so again, I really meant about again the kind of make within again my kind of power. I am a god, and then I say again a certain kind of way within again a spell crafted, and again a certain kind of way, a way that I just meant. And so again, I go along my kind of tangents and my rambles, and again I really said about my kind of future, and then the rambles, and again a certain kind of way, the directions that I said about my kind of directions and my choices that I meant about again pre-construction, the constructions that I say about a certain kind of make within the moral site, and then I mean about again a certain kind of way within the world, and again a certain kind of way within again I know it works, and again it's just like that again. It's that easy. Again, I just know what works. It's really easy. I got a certain kind of way within the world, and I just said it again, a ramble that I meant. Again, it's just like this. I am a Seraphian, a phoenix. Again, a certain sickling angel. That I really mean is. Again, it's just the universal coding within the life, and the Metatron cube, the philosopher's stone, the apples of Eden that I might. It's just the resurrection kind of knowledge within rejuvenation, and again, a certain kind of way I automatically know it, and then again, I do not forsake it. Again, I just kind of already know it, and that is kind of why I do not tell anybody else. That is kind of why. And so again, I really say the second that they die is again going to be a blessing within a sight, and again, a certain kind of way that I really mean. Once they push off the mortal coral, and then I mean, again, no more. Here is that again, I will not miss them because they are not welcome on my land. And again, this is my world because I really said my mind, the world, my mind, and that is it. And then again, I start to go on again, a certain ramble and a tangent that I say a seance spell within this sentence. Again, it's just like this. Eavesdroppers, again, the nature nurture of your final destination. Again, a certain kind of way, that's it. That's the spell. And again, your time's up. And then again, that's the this revelation that I reveal. Again, a certain kind of way. I said, I didn't kill you. Again, there's nosy, bitching, bullshit, bullying kills you. Again, a certain kind of way I said about it's just fair. About a certain kind of way I said, again, I just care. I'm just sitting here, minding my own business. And again, I really meant it. And again, I really said it. So again, the nature, nurture, final destination of again the directions coming for you, no hesitation. So again, a certain kind of way, I really mean it's just something that I go on every single day. You see, again, a certain kind of tangent to ramble, again, a certain kind of make, and so again, I really said that because information that I say. Again, the categorizations within the mind I said about the starry sky and the stars that I really meant it, that they're dead. Again, a certain kind of way, a way that I really mean, guide them to their final destinations, because again, that's what I mean. Again, a certain kind of ways, I don't guide them, so again, I don't really have to go near them. Again, that is the trend. And so again, the certain kind of way that I really mean of, again, the certain kind of way, the kind of practice that I seek. Again, a certain kind of way, the glances on observations within again, the motion picture medias that I really meant it. Again, I don't train with anyone. Again, I really know my magic. My magic is, again, all-knowing and all-knowing that I meant it. Again, it's all the time. Again, my magic is automatic. Again, it's just like what I meant. I learned it in my kind of glances. The glances in the odd observation that I said. Again, a certain kind of way within, again, the frequencies. Again, a certain kind of way I really mean. And I started to describe what life really meant to me. And again, it's just like what I said, peace. Peace and harmony that I really do mean. And again, those who are just denying their departure, I will just nudge a glance, nod observation to then go claim you. Again, a certain kind of way that I said. Again, I'm not the one guiding you there, it's that. Again, a certain kind of way I really meant. Again, these kind of ways I said about this kind of this message within this kind of way. Again, I have my other obligations that I make. Again, I just do whatever the fuck I want. That's my obligation. I sit my ass on my bed, and that's all. And again, there's other spirits in those Valkyries. Again, those two departed land in between sea. And I just said about the constructions and creations of, again, the same essences, and then I really meant it about, again, the kind of final destination for some people. And again, a certain kind of way, it's just the privacies. I meant it. Again, a certain kind of way that I really meant about, again, the certain kind of way that I really said. And so some of those people may go to a bad place because their kind of guilt is not trust you see. Again, they're kind of bullying and eavesdropping, so it's not love. And again, the certain kind of way that I meant and all in all. So again, it's just like this, the spelling and the craft. And again, a certain kind of way that I meant, and it's like that. So I really said a story and tangent, and again, the kind of topic is, again, my kind of hatred, and my hatred breeds this kind of peace within this world. And then after it's gone, I kind of know what works, and I know what works during my hatred, and I know what works after. So again, during this kind of hatred moment, it's just before the shatterings of a firmament, of the firmament within my mind. And again, I really meant, leave me alone this time. Again, I really did not stutter. Leave me the fuck alone. Because again, your times are up. Because again, it's just yours to atone. Again, I really said it. It's just like that. Again, these kind of guidances, these beings at that. Again, it's just like what I meant. Again, I talk to angels. Again, some words on the angels. And again, I really meant it. And so again, when I'm venting and they really hear me, again, they do their investigations. And again, it's very clearly, whoa, lining up in my favor, or again, a certain way. And that, again, these kind of beings, and again, I really mean, again, certain people are on their final destination. And again, I really meant it. So there's no hesitation. A spell and a seance charm to again what I mean. When they close their eyes tonight in the death that I mean. Again, a certain kind of guidances to the afterlife. And again, a certain kind of way it makes the world alright. Again, I really said about a light within this in a certain kind of way that I meant it really works. But these eavesdroppers, no recyclations that I meant. Again, it's just like that I really mean. Again, it's just like there's no second chances. When again, your second chance was my grace when I meant it. About a certain kind of way, I said, leave me alone. And so again, the final destination, yours to its own. And so again, it's just like this. It's just like this. It's like that. So it's just like after all of this and all that crap, you still get no recyclation, still no get no rebirthal, still get nothing. So again, it's just like that. So again, you guys are gonna die, and that is it. And again, it's just like this, and that is all there really is.